For far too long have the American colonies suffered under the iron fist of the limey Brits, and we aim to change that. And some of you may already see where this is going. So this is what this campaign is now. This was the entire point of the campaign, starting as England, colonizing North America as soon as possible, and switching over to the colonial nation that formed, which is why I rushed that. So, we are the 13 colonies right now. It's up to England what they do with the... So, I tried to set England up as a... to be powerful. I didn't want to gimp them. So, it's up to them as to what they do with the support of Swedish independence. It's up to them what they do with the claim on France, and they will probably not even wait to integrate Scotland with the decision, but rather they will probably just Diplo annex them immediately, or start to do so. I think I'm going to go relatively historical with my decisions on maybe not ideas, but on government policy, government reforms. And I shouldn't say on all ideas or government reforms, but I will try to stick pretty true to how the early colonial and early American policy was done. And throughout the game, I guess I will change based on what is going on or what was going on in the Americas at the time. So early days, we do start with a full expansion ideas. So we're going to basically grow our colonial nation and hopefully declare independence. And don't know if there's anything else. But there will be some deviation, I think, in the way I play from history and or how the Americas actually turned out. Especially since we pretty much beat every other country to a colonial nation. Don't think Portugal has one in the Ivory Coast yet. They are very close, though. France definitely doesn't have anything. They took espionage. Castile is only 3 exploration ideas in. So, we got here first. Everything's fine. How much money am I making? 1.45. Take that back. 3.44, and we are corrupt. Why are we corrupt? For mercantilism, we are rooting out corruption as well a little bit. We don't have an army. We don't have a navy. And we do have 2 colonies starting out, again, because we have complete expansion, but we have already started on plutocratic. We are technically a republic, even though we are a colonial nation. Plutocratic is a military idea group, and therefore I want to focus on military. We have no allies because, right, we're a subject nation, so there's that. So we have a few decisions that we can pass. I'm not going to go with the active uniformity or the de heretico cumberendo, but I will go declaration of indulgence. Tolerance of heretics, freedom of religion at all, statute in restraint of appeals. Officially demote the Pope and instead raise the king to be the. We don't have a king, so no. Establish Sunday schools. We don't have state-funded religion. Pass Advancement of Religion Act. That one, I think, we need a theologian for, and also, nope. Everything else we don't want right now, but we might take ruler policies later. And state firearm regiments is bugged, so we're good. We start at 0 stability. We do start at 100 Republican tradition with a 53-year-old 411. Okay, I thought that was religious unity. I was thinking, why did we have religious unity? We should be all Catholic right now. But no, that was Reformed Desire. And we have men-at-arms. I think I'm actually going to switch up to the Galaglia infantry. Latin Knights. Wait. Unlocked at Schwarzer Rider. Unlocked at Military Tech 55. I don't see Latin Knights anywhere. I'm curious as to... Oh. Huh. That's interesting. So there is actually an earlier... Latin Knights unit that it's defaulted to. So we're going to take... I think the Chevauché? Or no. That's more shock damage. I prefer more morale because Plutocratic does have some morale bonuses. I don't think we have any morale bonuses. Nope. So, what else? We do start off with all of our early ideas as well. Trade, early offensive, early administrative, and early religious. And these ones I will actually eventually, like I said in the very first episode, I will get rid of these over time. Probably the last one to go will be early religious and maybe early trade as well. We'll see. Anyway, we need to take our government policies. So, can't change power structure yet. I think that comes later once we gain our independence. Foreign cultures, we are going to, even if it's a bad choice, I'm going to stick with, again, what happened in regards to history. I'm trying to think historically here. And cultural assimilation definitely happened in the United States. And we are going to be going for the United States. Form the American nation. Not the Confederate nation, even though that would be... hilarity would probably ensue with a lot of racist rhetoric and possibly entertainment, but no. So when we become the U.S., and that's not to say that racism doesn't exist in the U.S., it does, but come on, Confederate States? No. When we form the American nation, American will become the new primary culture. We are actually English right now, so let's go ahead and take culture conversion cost reduction. And stability-wise, I am not actually going to go with root out corruption. I am instead going to go with more stability, which decreases our stability cost. Land integration, because fast expansion. Recruitment, as much as I would love to take cheap armies, Minutemen were a thing, so we'll take it from that. Innovation, I think the way to go on this is tech, definitely. Infrastructure, hard choice, but I think development is definitely the way to go. Vassal levies over vassal taxes, yes. We have protectorates, and so therefore they should be helping us defend them. Local advisors or multicultural advisors. All idea cost. I think I'm going to go with local advisors. even though I would prefer multicultural just because I think the bonus is more of a broad bonus rather than a specific one. Cheaper states or stable states. Again, stable states. Military leadership. Military advisors or generals. Gotta go military advisors. And then Republican virtues we can't select yet because we don't have the government reform or the government reform progress, nor do we have the... Oh, wait. Never mind. I thought we had to have a certain institution unlocked as well. But I think we start with Renaissance already going. Colonialism should spread pretty fast. But, okay, so it has to be on the continent of Europe, Asia, or Africa. And I don't know what the spread modifiers are. I think... I have no clue. We'll see. I know that once England embraces it, we'll embrace it pretty quickly. Hopefully. What else? Anything else? I do want to wait until the end of the month just to see what our money is like. We don't have much we can do with our traders right now except for sending them to the Chesapeake. We'll actually do that to get some extra money or some extra power here. And we have no military, no navy, no army, no navy, no anything. We do have 2 colonists, which we will start sending out right away. And let's wait until the end of February, see what kind of money we're making. We also start with 164 sailors out of a maximum of 1320. We will want to up our stability probably as soon as possible, and our governor is greedy. Of course he is. And England took their golden era. We have free advisor slots, and we already have the mission for high income. We're making 3.86 actually. So we have just short of enough to establish 2 colonies. I don't think we can actually go into the Caribbean yet, can we? Colonial nations can only colonize outside their colonial region if the province is adjacent to a colony they already own. So, let's see development-wise. I think Delaware probably has the highest development here. And I do want to build up Splendor as quickly as possible. Embrace Renaissance. Large city, nope. Controlled centers of trade. Developed nation. Hold 3 thrones. Present on 2 continents. Humiliate rival. Wow, there's a lot going on. Like, a lot that I have to do, isn't there? No possible rivals. So, I'm not going to take this yet because it gives us bonuses on construction. And I don't have any money right now. So let's send colonists to Delaware. I would consider building ships actually before I built... I don't know, maybe not? Should I build a military? But should I build an army, not a military? Countries at war, and there it goes. So, Sweden actually did declare their war. England didn't abandon them. I should probably get at least some... Our capital is in Massachusetts. Okay, that's actually good to take note of. I am going to build 3 infantry. So this is going to be a very slow start. until at least England. I wonder where England will send their third colonist, and eventually their fourth colonist. Oh, I can actually colonize Bermuda. I should probably do that. I thought Bermuda wasn't in a colonial nation. Or a colonial region. I guess extended timeline it is. Okay. Should also possibly move to the Ohio node so that I can move more trade my way. Of course, trade has already been being moved into Ohio. Oh, and England actually sent their third colonist to New Haven. Cool. That's a 5, and that's a 5. Alright. So let's start improving relations with some people. Okay, Castile right now, not going to be an ally. Burgundy, however, possibly. Wait a minute. There's also something else that I can do. First of all, okay, I need 82 power, admin power to boost my stability. I'm going to want to do that as soon as possible, and we're actually losing money now. Turning profit. While the greed of Governor Lawrence Baffin has certainly hurt our nation's economy, his endless pursuit of quick money is not always fruitless. Sometimes the business ventures he invests in pay off, and today is such a day. Oh, okay, that's really helpful, actually. That's extra money. So that's going to go straight into building up a military, which we will actually recall our diplomats for, because I didn't anticipate that. So what should I get? I think three more infantry. I'd like to get 2 cav and 1, or no. Nope, I'd like to get 2 cannon, if I can. So something to keep to take a note of is that we do transfer trade power to England. Golden era for the Papal State. Increase our stability. And now, once our diplomats get back, Micmac. It's right there. Okay, I'm going to go and fabricate a claim on the Pequot or the Pequot, as well as the Fox. Oh wait, they are in a pretty large... Okay, you know what? No, we're not going to fabricate a claim on Fox yet. We're going to instead fabricate a claim on Powhatan. And let's go ahead and get a actually decent general. We have 1 army professionalism, which we can now... Oh, great. Spread of disease. We lose a bunch of money. Because I do want to attempt to assuage their suffering. take a loan, already in debt. Foreign plots, lose Republican tradition or lose stability, but we gain money if we lose. So I can either lose stability or lose Republican tradition and gain money. I will take the money and then repay a loan. I can't do that yet. So, now that we're in the Americas, we have the potential to have a rather large and spread out nation, which opens up the path to using roads. Why is everything really cheap as far as buildings go? Iroquois has announced me as their rival. Does that mean I can rival them? Excellent. Oh, I'm at war. Cool. Can make states. Hudson Valley. Absolutely, we're going to do that. Why are we losing money right now? Oh, I guess it's because we have cannon now. Cool. For now, I'm actually going to have them have their maintenance reduced rather than have them drill. Those underhand rogues in Pequot have the gall to claim Berkshires as their own. It's fine. So now we wait. How is the war against Denmark going? Oh, what have I done? I've set England up to be way too powerful. That's, they just landed their entire army there. Sweden's definitely going to, or I shouldn't say definitely, but they will probably get their independence. Is England transferring trade power away from me yet? Nope. Not yet. It will probably happen. I can't really build any other army right now, so I'm going to start on my navy. I would like to get heavies eventually before I declare war on England, or it will probably be Great Britain by the time I declare the war. Let's go ahead and do that, and New York. That gives us a little bit of income with 2 ships coming out soon, so we should be able to have a little bit more trade power here, even though the trade value is crap. And our general just got some extra maneuver. It'll be interesting to see if England does go after France and press their claim. I'm very interested to see it happen. Fox are actually transferring trade power to the Iroquois. Delaware. Oh, what's our native policy? Native coexistence. I am actually going to switch it up to the native repression policy. And then I need to... Oh, cool. Because our Republican tradition is kind of lacking, we now pay more to increase stability. Alright, so fabricate the claim on Connecticut. Really, it's called Connecticut already? I was gonna say, I don't think I can declare war and have a spy network going there, which makes no sense. And our ruler died. So no, he's not going to be long for this world. Or he wasn't, I guess. Past tense. I don't feel like I want to take... I don't want to double up on military right now. I think it would be better to take bureaucratic again. He's 56, and that's not good either. It's not even worth re-electing him, really. Susquehannock are also transferring trade power to the Iroquois. Or the Iroquois. I'm not sure how it's actually supposed to be pronounced. Oh, that's helpful. Stability cost reduction. They're allied to... The Pequot are allied to Micmac. And what the hell? Oh, they're in a trade league. Oh, that's bullshit. Holy shit. That's crazy. Alright. Alright. We're gonna have to hold off on that then. I had with Cotto and Fox. I can't believe I missed that. So Mohican would not come into this. Or no. Fox would not come into this if I declared on Pequot. So I'd be dealing with Micmac, Iroquois. That's dumb because Fox is one of the few that I do want to have come into this. Military tech. Oh my god. Some of these are crazy. 39, 42. They have the strongest military tech in the region right now. Oh, I guess because there are so many military techs, they don't get as close to us. Because it's only like 80% of military tech. 80% of whatever England was at whenever they put their first colony, or I guess it would be whatever tech England or me was at when they put their first colony there. So 80%, that is actually roughly 80% of what tech I have nowish. Go ahead and build a spy network in Fox. No, I want to declare the war first. They don't have any cav. Let's go for it. Stack wipe? Oh, there it is. Of course, now that allows their armies to group up and support each other. And we are looting. We should have ships soon, so that'll be a blockade. We just had a disease outbreak, which is wonderful. We do have 2 cannon, but not enough points that I would risk a barrage. Or not risk a barrage, but use a barrage. Delaware's producing fur. Please don't burn my colony. It's gonna suck if you do that. Of course, they're going to pile on in these places, maybe. And now I'm going to be losing a lot of money probably because they will do that. We'll see though. Have walls breached. We need to claim right away now. Because our diplomat was discovered. So apparently I can't get the Iroquois to give me, or I can't make them a tributary, or not tribute, vassal. Tributes are Far East. I think this is the only province that I need to actually... Of course we got another disease outbreak. I think this is the only province we can actually take another loan. Only province we can blockade, so after we take it, we will be able to protect trade. Do I want to recruit an admiral? Sure. We recruited a general. He doesn't have any maneuver. Oh well. He's fine. Well, everything's fine. Denmark is low war enthusiasm. We are at war probably with the entire, like, most of our neighbors. I mean, the good news is we should be able to get some land out of this. But, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope that this isn't going to be a problem with anybody who was, caught up in the England, game, but I had a purpose, and this was it in this game. It was to prioritize colonization, set England up to be relatively powerful so that we can go and take them down. But, yeah, that's where this game is heading.